Oh my god, I've never seen that in my life. That is incredible. Somebody might not even have to clip that one.
Alright, so in this video, what's going on YouTube, we're going to be talking about the most broken move in Dead or Alive history. I'm pretty sure you guys know what move this is, but I'm going to see if you guys can guess what it is before I even do it. Let me see if you guys can guess. I'm going to see if you guys can guess what it is. Let's see if you guys can guess what it is. But by the way, I want you guys to look that hole just did 140 damage. So, the most broken move in Dead or Alive history is by far Hayabusa's handstand. Now, Hayabusa has always been able to do this handstand as far as, you know, competitive DOA has been concerned since like the DOA 2 days. I'm not sure that it always had the same properties, but at least in Dead or Alive 5 or, and I want to say even in DOA 4, Hayabusa's handstand has been one of the most broken moves that have ever existed in a fighting game. I'm going to show you guys why this move is broken. Now again, I'm not Master, and Master has been the only Hayabusa player that has been able to successfully make this move work in this fashion. But the reason why the handstand is broken is because it crushes highs. Technically, Hayabusa is in a jumping state. As you can see, the status changes to jumping when he does it. Again, as you can see, it's 14 frames. So for a move that crushes highs and you're in a jumping state, you're fucking jumping, and it's a 14 frame mid with 2 follow-ups. If you try to hit him, you're gonna get hit. You cannot interrupt the kick version. You can interrupt the punch version, but most of the time people are just gonna cancel it, and that creates the mind game. That creates the mind game. Again, look at what happens if they block it. If they block it, look at what happens. All Hayabusa does is fall to the floor. And what does that do? It resets the entire neutral game. It makes it so that Hayabusa gets a wake-up kick. It makes it so that he can set stuff up like getting up and throwing you. It makes it so that he can just reset back to neutral or whatever. He can just tech up and back away. He doesn't lose anything from doing this. So if you even do block it and punish it, or if you do block it and he does it, he falls to the floor and gets a fucking wake-up kick. It's not like you just hit him and it's like, oh, I just fucked Hayabusa up. So if you block it, you hit him, and look how much damage he lost. He lost like 5% from doing something that has the ability to landing on normal hit. I want to say on normal hit, it puts you in a lift stun, okay? On counter hit, it launches you, and then you're going to go flying across the map with the punch. But again, on normal hit, it puts you in a lift stun where you have to react, because being in a lift stun is one of the worst situations to be in DOA. So with that said, what is Hayabusa losing for doing this handstand? Now you're probably wondering, oh, you know, what happens if you try to low grab it? Well, you can't. You can low grab it all you want. If you like, for example, if you want to try to low grab that part, you can try to. You know what I'm saying? But like, if he finishes it, you're gonna get fucking popped, because the second part is a fucking mid as well. So you can't even just. There's no complete real safe option in the game in order to really deal with this move perfectly. Like, there's a couple of different alternatives. You can sidestep it, you can double sidestep it, you can hold the mid kick, but even still, like, if you hit him, he's not really losing anything. If you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he can just throw this shit out. And again, with it being a mid in 14 frames and a high crush, like, that's fucking completely absurd. If you guys watch Master play, Master will throw this shit out every 2 seconds he gets, every chance he gets, because he knows that he's barely losing anything for doing it. So let me show you guys. Yeah, if they made the kick follow up a high, that'd be one thing, because at least you can duck under it or whatever, but it's a mid, so you can't even do shit to it. So check this out. Let me set it so that we're at 0. Now, this is when this move works the best, is when you're at 0. Another time this move works the best is when you're hesitating. So, if Hayabusa does something to you that's safe on blocking, you're kind of thinking like, fuck, what do I do? If you try to even delay anything and he handstands you, you're going to get popped in the fucking mouth. Not to mention it wall splats if the second, either one of the second options follows up. So, here we go. I'm going to set them to action. I'm going to set them reaction strike. Now, Kasumi is one of the fastest characters in the game. She has a 9-frame jab and a 11-frame mid. So let's try one of her best options, which is going to be the high. So let's just say We stand there, so I want her to react and do a jab to me. As you can see, Hayabusa's down jab leaves him at 0 on hit, which means you're at neutral, which means at the beginning of the game, you're always going to be at 0 at the beginning of the game. That's why you see a lot of Hayabusa players starting around and mashing this shit out. Okay? So, at 0, look what happens. If you're at, this is get ready fight, essentially. Get ready fight, handstand. He falls to the floor, loses fucking 5%. Where he can easily crush that shit. You see what I'm saying? So either he hits you with the lift stun, or he gets hit and falls to the floor. Like, so if you're at 0 beginning of the fight, you can't do shit right there, right? So, hypothetically, what if he does? You're probably thinking, oh, well, what if somebody does a mid? Okay, mid punch then. Mid punch it is. This man could have put you in a lift stun or launched you across the map or sent you into a danger zone or anything. And all you get is that? At 0, that's all you get. This man can just do a wake-up kick. He can just get up and fucking Azuna drop. You can get up and do whatever he wants. Get up and break blow you. And that's what you're going to give me? You're going to make this man fall to the floor? Like, okay. So you're probably thinking, oh man, all he has to do is a low to stop that. Like, if he does a low, that'll be enough. Negative. Negative. He's still just falling to the floor and he gets this fucking wake-up kick. And as you guys know, the ground game in DOA 6 doesn't even exist. So this is the last place you want a character like Hayabusa. He just get up and do this shit. So as you can see, the high, the mid, and this is the fastest character in the game. The high, the mid, and the low does not work. Okay, so you can't even safely strike this at 0, and I think up until a certain amount you might be able to get away, like something that might be -1 on hit, you might be able to get away with that as well. I know for sure it's at 0. I still don't understand the full nature of how this move works, but I can show you guys countless clips where Master is literally doing this handstand. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to show you guys how ridiculous this move is. I'm going to replicate what Master did yesterday. So, player recording. As you guys know, Kasumi's forward punch kick is one of the best moves in the game. Okay, it's an 11 frame mid punch. It's an 11 frame mid punch followed up by, I want to say it's a 12 frame mid kick or something. I forget how fast the kick is. It doesn't even matter, but it tracks. And as you can see, it puts you in stun. It puts you in this fucked up situation where you have to guess. Okay, so this is arguably one of the best strings in the game. It tracks. It's completely safe, and it has 2 follow-ups. It's ridiculous. Hayabusa says, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna duck under a mid and put you in a lift stun. I'm pretty sure that he is the only character in the game that can do this. Here we go. Watch this shit. Oh my, I don't even know how Master did this shit. How did Master do this? I'm gonna get it. Oh my god, it's so hard. How the fuck did he do that? How the fuck did he do that? Oh my god, dude, I don't know how he did it, but this motherfucker went under this mid kick yesterday. Oh my god, I can't do it. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but it's just a fact. Maybe from tip range. It might have been from tip range. Maybe from tip range. Nah, dude, I don't know how he did it. Seriously, how the fuck did he do this? How the fuck did he do this? Dude, how did he do this shit? Oh my god, he fucking... Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to launch the tapes. We're gonna have to launch the tapes because I'm very curious at how the fuck Master pulled this off. Again, shout out to the new season pass coming out. Let's check out DOA. We're gonna go. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go to my page. We're gonna go to my Twitter page. Hold on. Can you guys see this? All right, here we go. We're on my Twitter page. So I just made this video because I wanted people to see the fuckery. I don't know how this man did this shit. Maybe it's because he delayed it. That's why he delayed the kick. Okay. But even still, though, this man went under a fucking mid kick. Now it's acting crazy. Hold on. Let me do that.
Somebody might have to clip that one.
Alright, hold on. Dude. This man went under a whole mid with a fucking lift stun, bro. I'm pretty positive that that's the only character in the game that can do some shit like that. I'm almost positive he's the only character in the game that has the ability to do that.
I've never seen that in my life.
He even says, I've never seen that in my life. What the fuck? Been playing this character for 20 years and you've never seen that before? Could Helena do it? Honestly, I want to say possibly Helena, because Helena, obviously she can go into Bokuho, but we have to look at it like this though. Helena's specialty is going under mids, so I would expect Helena to be able to do it. But we're talking about fucking Hayabusa, a character who should be standing up, and he's going on his fucking hands and going under. So let me see if I can replicate it again. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can replicate it. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That's what it was. Dude, even still, that's impressive for him to be able to input that fast. That's not easy to do. Seriously, that's fucking impressive. He must have went under that shit at the exact frame that he did it. Seriously, that's fucking impressive. Like, I don't know how you pulled that one off. I don't know how the fuck he did that. I don't know how the fuck he did it. As you can see, I'm not a real master, but fucking that motherfucker went under that mid like it was fucking... What's the startup on handstand? The handstand is 14 frames. The handstand is fucking 14 frames. Which, for a high crush, it's entirely too fucking fast, and it's a lift stun. And then on top of that, if you hit him, he just falls to the floor. That shit is actually absurd. Just mass input right after you block elbow, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. He literally did the same shit. Maybe, hold on, let me delay it. Let me delay it like a little further. Maybe he delayed it that long. I don't know. Yeah, he probably did that. Damn, it's hard to get that input in. Oh my god. How the fuck did he... Dude, how the fuck did he... Like, he actually hit him. I don't know how he did it, even with a delay, like... I don't know how the fuck you pulled that shit off. That's impressive, seriously. Like, that's how you know Master's been playing that character for that long. Like, for him to pull that shit off, that's very fucking impressive. Very impressive for him to pull that off. That is not easy to do. So, as you guys can see, and there's other moves in the game that don't have these same properties, but there's other moves in the game that can like kind of avoid stuff and go under highs and launch or whatever. But Hayabusa is by far the best because it's 14 frames. That's exceptionally fucking fast. And you guys, if you watch any of Master's gameplay, you can constantly see him just doing handstands all the time. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys something else. Let's see if we can replicate it. Let me see if we can replicate this. Reaction, guard all. No. Reaction, strike, mid punch. Let me see if I can pull this off. I don't think I can do it. Alright, let me go. Maybe it's because that's 11 frames. But see, that's when this mix-up, that's when that mix-up comes into play. So, like, you'll be thinking Hayabusa's gonna fucking do a handstand, and then he'll just counter you. So, let me see. Maybe it has something to do with... Because obviously mids are gonna crush lows, but this is a... So, he'll fall to the floor right there if you do a low. And if he does a high, I believe you might fall to the floor because you're so negative. I don't think it'll crush. No, it's gonna fucking crush. So you have to do a mid. But that's when Hayabusa specializes because then he's just gonna counter mid punch. You know what I'm saying? So like you can legitimately go under this shit. That's fucking crazy. So if you guys are wondering, Hayabusa's handstand is definitely the best fucking move in the game.